And hello everyone and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 2. I'm your host nicodemoscain and we are traveling through the career mode. Before we get into this, I wanted to say that the way that we are doing it is we are approaching this as if we are someone who has never played a NASCAR game before ever, doesn't know anything about the actual races, doesn't know anything about setting up a car. We are basically just running through it without changing any setups, any settings, anything whatsoever. So that basically means that we're just putting a game in, we're just playing it as it is. And so far we've been doing okay, I think. We're not doing good, I'll tell you that much right now. I think we are at the dead-ass bottom of the standings. So there you go. That should tell you how good we're doing. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep going here. Let's check for an offer to see what's going on. The next race is at Michigan. That's right, in a 4-star truck. Top 18 finish. I don't know if I'll be able to do it or not, but we will see. We will definitely see. So let's get into this. It's been a while since I've been able to actually play this. I've had to take some time off to do some other stuff. Mostly getting ready for October. For those that don't know, October is usually my big Halloween spectacular. I usually the last year that we did this, I completely changed over to nothing but scary video games. And this year, I think I'm going to wind up doing the same exact thing. So, just to let everyone know what's going to be happening. Does that mean that I'm going to be dropping NASCAR? I don't know. I don't think so, because I think because I am doing a Madden playthrough as well. We're doing a season on that, a franchise mode on that. And I think because they fall outside of the realm of the standard playthroughs that I do, I think that I might keep NASCAR. I might keep NASCAR and I might keep Madden. Again, I don't know though. I don't know. We shall see. And yeah, we'll just have to see. I have no clue. But anyways, we're gonna try to see what we can do here in the qualifying. Who knows? So Michigan is one of my more favorite tracks outside of Atlanta and what was some of the other ones I used to like Lowe's a lot, which is now Charlotte. Of course, you know, the two plate tracks, Talladega and Daytona, you know, you could always be very good at those. But Atlanta's always my number one. Just something about that track is awesome. Texas is my other one. Texas is my other big one. Michigan, and Texas and Atlanta. Those are my big three. I used to like California too. I don't even know if it's called Sonoma. No, it's not Sonoma, is it? I don't think it's Sonoma. I don't know, it used to be called California Speedway, but they probably changed it. I mean, they've changed all the names since I used to really get into NASCAR shit. I know I've told the story before of the first game that I really got into it was NASCAR Thunder 2004 on the PS2. Before that, I was playing, NASCAR, I think it was 98, 99. But I really started getting into it around 2004, and pretty much from there I was hooked for a while until about 2009, 2010, and then I kind of fell off of it. You know, I picked it back up here and there. Yeah, it was never really a big thing. They keep changing all the damn rules, man. And it's like, if you're going to keep changing all the rules and keep changing all the car stuff every year, you know, what's the point of following it? You know, you're just going to add more and more shit to it. It's like, I don't care about playoffs. You know, I mean, honestly, I don't think there should be playoffs in NASCAR. I think whoever does their best, even if they don't get a win, should get the points. And if somebody has the most amount of points by the end of the year, that's it, you win. You know, if You don't do it, then you try next year. It is what it is. I don't know. That's just me. That's just as an old school NASCAR fan talking. I'm sure that there are probably some people that do agree with me, and there are probably some people that don't agree with me. So it probably goes either way. Me, I don't really care whether it goes either way. That's my personal opinion, I guess. So we usually do 5 laps of practice just to see if I can get the truck down, and I pretty much can. I mean, this is, you know, there's nothing spectacular going on here. At least not that I can tell. Ooh. But I did watch a video today, or at least listen to it. I can't really watch them at work. But I did watch a video today of I was trying to figure out what the new rules are, what this whole stages thing is, you know, what the whole deal is with the new point system and what the hell playoffs are, you know, all the shit. And I think it's a little weird that NASCAR races are now in stages. I mean, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I mean, I get it. Yeah, I understand. There's a system to it, and I'm sure that there's going to be some fans that's going to love it. I'm sure the drivers have their own opinions of it. I don't really know. I listened to a video where they were actually talking to the drivers, and they seemed like they were enthusiastic about it, like they were going to be like the points actually matter. You know. And honestly, again, it's like, I don't think you need a playoff, dude. It's not. This isn't like a team sport. I mean, if you want to do teams, you know, if you want to like qualify only certain teams get to go into these playoff things, and hey, you know, that's fine. That's the thing. But these are individual drivers. You know, there's no playoff between individual drivers. It's either win lose. It is what it is. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. I am, again, I probably don't know half of what I think I'm talking about. I got 30th, so that's what, 2 above worst. So I guess it can't be all bad, huh? But I don't know. I think there could be a little bit better way to do it, I'm sure, but I don't know. It's just not for me. So what do we got here? 4 laps. Now the one thing, of course, with not changing any of the settings is that our actual race percentage is so low. My God, it's so low that I'm not really getting the opportunity to be able to work my way through the field. I'm sure if I had 8 laps, I'm sure I would be able to conquer this field no sweat. But because I only got 4 laps, I'm not going to be able to go anywhere really. Maybe I might get up to 18th place. Who knows? We will have to see. Ooh, shit. Sorry, Nemechek. Didn't mean that. Kind of bumped his ass out of the way. There's a big wreck going on behind me. But of course, there's no flags. The default settings means that we don't get any flags in this game at all. So we just got to keep on going. I don't have any damage either, and I don't really know how the damage model is in this game. I've actually heard from a couple people that it's actually really good. Oh shit! But I don't know because, like I said, we're running, you know, default settings. You can't really tell what the hell's going on. I gotta get back up here. Come on. My 20th of 31. See, I'm not even making like, well, the record up there is 42. I don't know. We'll have to see. Hopefully I can get two more places before this. It'd be really nice to get that team goal. Pretty please. And I do think that once we get to a certain point, and there is going to be that certain point where I say, okay, it's time to change some settings. I think once I get to a point where I feel comfortable with the game, I am going to change the settings up. I am going to turn the flags on. I am going to, turn the damage on. I'm not going to be able to make this. I'm not making it. I missed it by one spot. But once I get to a certain spot, I will be turning everything up a little bit, just to, give it a little bit of a challenge. I've seen a couple different videos from a couple different guys that they're running, like legend stats with, so much percentage running the race. I think the main percentage that these guys are running is like 25%. Now, why that's okay, that's still a lot of laps. I don't know. You missed out getting that top 18 finish, but don't feel bad. Michigan's a tough track. Keep working hard, and you'll get there. And I didn't get a fucking payout. What a bitch. Alright, what do we got coming up next? The University of Northwestern Ohio 200 at Bristol. Oh my god, is there an offer from Bristol? This ought to be interesting. No offer, because you suck. Alright, well, who won that? Austin Wayne Self. I have no idea who that is. Alright, what's next? Chevrolet Silverado 250. Where is this at? See, they never tell you where it's at. Like, you're automatically supposed to know. But being that I am playing the Canadian Tire? What the fuck is Canadian Tire? But being the fan that has never played a NASCAR game before, doesn't know anything about NASCAR, how am I supposed to know? So what is this, just NASCAR Camping World Truck Series? Is this just like a random-ass race? Oh, I got an offer. Hey! Alright, who's it for? AM Racing, is that right? It's got 4 stars. We could use your help driving the number 22 truck at Chicagoland this Friday. Fucking cookie cutter Chicagoland. Get a top 15 finish and we might consider working with you in the future. Top 15. I'm not going to get this one either. I know I'm not. Because like I said, I don't have enough laps to be able to get up to it. You're going to hear a click. Hold on a second. Okay. Sometimes you just have to get off the mic to go do something. Oh boy, Chicagoland. I remember, Chicagoland was never one of my greats. It was always an okay one, but it is a cookie cutter ass track. I think I was better on Chicagoland in, well, of course, 2004. Anything in 2004, NASCAR Thunder 2004, I was just the tits at. Because there is a way in NASCAR Thunder 2004, we called it the Miracle Setup. Because I used to race online and on that one, and it was, it was 2-player head-to-head is all it was. And when I first started racing it, there was a couple guys that I really kind of started getting in with. We would race each other and we'd start talking, and eventually one of the guys finally came up to me and said, you're a great racer, but man, your setup sucks. And I had spent so much time on that setup, I thought my setup was just, the bomb. I thought I was doing pretty good, and he's like, no, man, you could be going so much faster. So he said, look, there's a setup that's going around between a couple of guys that it is interchangeable between every track, and that it is absolutely dominant of everything. And so he gave it to me. And he was right. You can, on some of the tracks, you don't even have to lift going around certain tracks. And if you do lift, the assing comes out a little bit, and it's almost like you're drifting around the tracks. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. So it's one of those types of deals where, it's an absolutely dominant setup for a human driver, and it will crush even the legendary AI on that game. So I've done several career modes on that where I will go into it on legend difficulty and go through that game with that setup and just be able to dominate all the way through until I win the championship. And it's really weird because in that game the AI trucks get better as you go. It's like, you in that game you could do like a research and development thing, and the cars could get better as you went, and you could make the car faster. You think that a stock car wouldn't be able to get faster, but you can get better, better engine, better chassis, all this other kind of stuff. And so the car would get faster, but while you're getting faster, the AI is slowly getting faster too. And I think it's after like the 5th or 6th year through the career mode, the AI starts to get so fast that you just can't keep up with them anymore. So it's like you hit this wall, this like barrier where you just can't win or you just can't win anymore. It's a very strange thing. I love that game, man. I might do a NASCAR Thunder 2004 playthrough after we get done with this. I don't know. The ultimate goal of this is to get the championship in the the Xfinity Series. I guess that's what I called it. Still call it the Winston Cup. But once we hit that point, I may switch back. We may go retro and do a NASCAR Thunder 2004 playthrough. I haven't played that game forever. The last time I played it was about 6 years ago, maybe 6 years ago. I did it just for fun, just to see what I could do. Popped up the old PS2, found a memory card that was blank, and just played it just to play it. It was really fun. I loved it. I love that game, absolutely. All right, what are we gonna hit? 24th. All right. 24th's not so bad, I guess. We need to get up to 15th. I got a feeling that this is going to get a little bumpy. I got a feeling this is going to get a lot bumpy. What a 6. Shit. See, yet again, I don't have enough time to be able to get up to the front. Come on, guys. Ooh, are we 3 wide? Shit.
Go high. Easy.
Come on. Yeah. Okay, so we're doing good. This shit. The high line is working for me. apparently, which is a miracle within itself.
Inside still there.
I remember the older games, they had it set up in the game itself where you could not take the high line. You had to stay low because that was where all the traction was.
Inside. All clear, driver.
And it's like some magical system. Somewhere along the line, the actual, the real life driver started finding that the high line was a better place to go. So then they started coding it into the game that, any line that you take might be better than the other ones. All right, name and check. You get the hell out of my way, boy. Oh. All right, what are we, 17th? 2 more places. Come on. Come on, baby. 2 more places. Let's do it. This feels big. For Chicagoland, this feels big. I always remember Chicagoland was tiny. It was a tiny, tiny ass little track. This place feels huge. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's been so long that I don't remember. This place feels huge.
Inside.
And again, maybe it's just because I'm on the PlayStation 4 now and, better graphics. Who knows? Oh, shit. I might get a top 10. Is it possible?
All clear.
Come on. Oh, come on, let's shoot for a top 10. That'd be great.
Inside, he's on your bumper.
Come on, sucker, move. Oh. One more lap. Can I get that top 10? Coughlin. I'm starting to see guys that I don't get to see in the back.
Inside. Miles clear.
I thought I wrecked Nemechek. Oh no, that was the other race. Damn it, Nemechek, why are you always in front of me?
Easy.
Or is there 2
All
Nemecheks?
clear.
Well, that'd be fucked up, wouldn't it? Come on. See, again, I don't know any of the drivers' names now. It's been so long since I've actually given 2 shits about NASCAR that I don't know anybody's names. I barely know anything about the sport anymore. Well, that was good. 11th place, man. Hell, we almost had it. Didn't do anything for my standings. I'm still dead last. But hey, that was awesome. All right, finish that. Yes, leave a track. I'm good with that. All right, nice job on that top 15 finish today. We'll keep you in mind for a ride next season. I certainly hope so, because I know the season's got to be winding down here. Season finished. Isn't that amazing? I just got trophy 2, just getting started. All right. But yeah, season finished. Now that the season is over, it's time to take a look at your contracts and sign with the team for next year. All right, so there's 5 teams available, sign contract for next season. Okay, so 5 teams available. What do we got going on here? Number 66, Bolin Motorsports. Okay, what is it? It's a 3-star, $5,000 per race for 1 year. It's custom, which I made a custom car. I'm going to change that because I don't like the way it is. Bolin Motorsports for 3 stars, 5,000. So it's just the same thing. It's just one is an actual car and one of them's right. I got you. Halmar Friesen, is that how you say it? Friesen Racing. The same, 3 stars for 5,000. Did they just not change? This is a 92. Oh, there's a 4-star for 7,500. And 4-star. So that was a 4-star. That's the FDNY truck. Right. An AM racing. So I either get the 22 or the 32 in that, or I could pick my own custom car. Right, I got you. Well, you know what? I ain't proud. I'll tell you that right now. I ain't proud. There's no way in the world that I'm not going to say I'm going to accept some accept more money for racing. I'm not going to put myself on the bottom of the damn pile, you know. So yeah, if we can afford to get a 4-star race, let's do it. Why not? But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop there. I guess, should we go ahead and pick it? If I pick the team now, can I go back out and like change my truck? I probably can. So we should go ahead and take it. So there we go. AM Racing. Why not? For 1 year, $7,500 per race. It's a 4-star truck. All right, we did it. Confirmed Season 1 NASCAR Camping World Truck Series contracts. AM Racing is a stock car racing team that competed in the CWTS, whatever the hell that is, from our Camping World Truck Series. I am such a moron. From February 2016 through July 2016, operations of the team's number 2 truck were taken over by Wintron Racing in August 2016, although Tim Self retained his ownership stake in the truck. Okay, well, let's do it. Why not? So, I guess another trophy there. So it begins. So it begins. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of other stuff here. Contracts signed. Okay. Standings. Of course, there's nothing in the standings because we're just starting out. Teams. 5 teams interested. Okay, so this is all the teams that are interested in me. Right. Okay, I got you. Okay. Alright, well anyways, yeah, we're going to stop there. Thank you guys for coming around, checking it out. Like I said, my name is nicodemoscain. This has been NASCAR Heat 2 on the PlayStation 4. I enjoy this. I really do. It's been so nice having a racing game again. But, I'll tell you what. When we come back in, we'll try to get through a whole season. And after the first season, then we will... Surely they will let us bump up some of the settings, right? I mean, you can change the settings in the season, can't you? What happens if I hit start season 1? Are you sure you want to start the season with the currently signed contracts? Yes, accept. Oh, there's a message from Brad Keselowski. Hope you guys stayed over. Okay,
congratulations on your full-time ride in the Camping World Truck Series. We're all ready to see what you can do.
Yeah, I'm ready to see what I can do too. What's up? Career mode settings. Alright, there it is. That's the stuff. Okay, so we're going to keep it like this. I don't know if I want to keep it like this, man. I want to at least put this up, you know? I think we should make it a little bit difficult, a little bit longer races. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not doing that. We said we're not doing that. We're going to play through a season as if we were using the default season. We were somebody that didn't know anything about NASCAR. That's what we're going to do. So that's the way it's going to stick until after the first season. After that first season, then we're going to start talking about bumping the stats up. How about that? We'll do it that way. So anyways, thank you guys very much for checking this out. Like I said, I've been nicodemoscain. This has been NASCAR Heat 2. Like, comment, subscribe, or don't. And until next time, I wish you all well in all your future endeavors. And I hope that the world asks for you. God bless. Take care. Watch out for those other drivers. And as always, keep your eyes on the road and your hands upon the wheel.